different attitude, completely different people almost.
Yep.
It's funny how that works. And it's not
so
and
true.
it's not me being fake in any way.
Yeah, no, I thought that yesterday I was coming on here and I was thinking about it, about how you have different personas, okay,
Yeah.
when you do music, whether it be rap or rock,
Yep.
or whatever it is, folk, and then I coach baseball, so it's like you said, they're two totally different people.
It's the same person.
Just and it's not even not being real, like you said.
It's a different extension of a particular part of my personality.
And when you're an artist, because for me, baseball's an art, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So for me, that's how it is. That's how I approach it. Music is just as much of an art. They're both, to me.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and then if
Comedy
you
is an
paint
art,
a
too.
pic, I was just going to say, you paint a picture, art. You do comedy, art. So I've stuck to doing
The difference is you're painting a picture. In
art.
comedy, you're painting a mental picture. That's why comedy's hard.
Yeah, and in sports, you're designing a winning picture.
Yes, a winning picture.
Even
but-
if you lose, you want winners that play for you,
Yes.
that you've developed.
But you also have to look good at the same time, and you have to keep up the fundamentals. And it's
Oh, it's all about fundamentals.
Yeah.
That's what I put it. It's on my business card. The guy I told you in Hollywood, hone your skills in all fundamentals and aspects of the game.
that's
Yeah. And that's it in a nutshell. Nuances is another word.
Yeah.
Where and it's the same in It's funny because it's the same in every single one. Whether you play guitar, whether you get on stage and sing, or do some comedy, it's all the same thing of expressing yourself through one of these arts
Exactly.
or sports. Yep.
Exactly. But the thing is, like I said, a lot of people will say, "Oh, you're being fake. You're trying to impress people." No, when I'm in the street with my people, that's the way we always spoke.
It's
that's
so
the
true.
way it
Yeah.
was.
Yeah, absolutely.
When I was in hip hop, that's
Yeah.
what we did. That's has nothing.
Yeah, we grew up in that movement.
Yeah, it
in
has
New
absolutely
York.
nothing to do. I don't switch
Couldn't
it. I
escape
don't switch it on and off. It's just one of those things that happens automatically. If I'm depending on my situation, in my job, my regular job, I'm not going to
Absolutely.
be walking around with my hat twisted.
100%. Well, it takes intelligence. That's the thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Some people don't have that.
they don't switch
They don't
it
have
like
that switch,
that.
and they just like that all
Yeah.
the time. And I'm like,
Yeah. And again, if someone's being phony in any essence of life, then you see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I
You can almost
for the
smell
most
it.
part.
You can almost smell it on the person.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's
Struggle.
like,
exactly.
you can almost smell it on a person. It's like, hey, that's
100%.
not you. That's not you.
Right.
You're not doing it.
And those, as we know, are the toughest people to be around. I'm not saying specifically me, because I'm in the business of, I try to help everyone. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the deal is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But it is hard to be around people that are fake.
Oh, right. What I was going to say is we don't. It's perceived that we don't want to. That people don't want to be around people like that.
Yeah. Well, it is. But you know what it is?
You could get.
You know what it is you can deal with it, but there's only so much bullshit you can handle
Right. Well,
before
like
you
said,
call somebody out.
If you're at
on their
work or
bullshit.
something, then you have no choice and stuff like that.
I had to do that recently on Facebook with a kid that I used to hang out with. We were cool with, and very cocky kid. But I just got, you get sick of the bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, the person, and it's like, you're talking this, and we all know you're bullshitting. Like,
I must say, I see it very rarely.
And I told
Maybe
him, I was
I
like, you know what? I was like, I'm
just
done
get
with you,
involved
bro.
too much.
I was like, I'm done with you, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, I never.
I guess there's
blocked
always
anybody.
one. If you
I
work
never
at a big
blocked
company or
anybody.
something, there's always one.
Like I got trolls that come on my page, and especially with politics, that'll just say whatever, and I don't block people. You're entitled to your
I
opinion.
can't
But
do that.
This particular person, I was like, I gotta block you, man. Sorry, I gotta unfriend you.
Here's,
And block
here's
you.
the
I'm out.
problem with the politics thing, real quick, because
Yeah.
I swore to I was sitting on the couch over there, and I said, I'm not going to talk politics because I refuse.
Yeah.
For an obvious reason, and that's what I'm going to say. If you say, it's tough because they say communication is the key to life, okay?
Absolutely.
To communicate, okay. But now, if you say, like, as you said before, right? Half the people hate you.
Yep.
If you say you're left, half the people hate, and I don't want to be a part of that hate.
No.
so to speak, hate.
And you know what it is? I don't like the fact that people don't communicate. See, I've had people on the podcast that are
You're right. It's like almost not. It's like false communication.
Yeah, it's false
communication with a wall up. Yeah,
and it's I can say this to you, and you can say this to me, and we're going to call each other names, and we're going to do this, that, and that's going to be all fine and dandy. Well, no, I don't know what era you grew up in or what type of sheltered life you lived in, but if you talk to me like that in real life, I'm gonna put hands on you. It's not. You're
Think
not
about
gonna,
this struggle.
and I'm not looking to. I'm not looking to fight anybody. I'm too old for that bullshit. But I'm be damned if I'm gonna let somebody talk down to me. Like I'm not a fucking man. Like you don't know what I've been through in my life. You don't know what I do for a living. You don't know what the fuck I had to do to get my job, how much I make. Like,
of course.
You don't know how successful I am.
Of course.
And you know what? By looking at me in the way I dress, 90% of the time, people would never know that I'm successful or not. They would probably think I'm a fucking bum.
It's funny you say that because I'm very hands-on with my business where you see me, I throw batting practice and you guys see the little kids, but I throw to 17, 18-year-olds. I got to work. The other day I'm sweating.
Of course. They're in better shape
so,
than you. They're young.
And it's funny you say that because I've been doing that for like 17 years now.
Crazy.
So outside 100 degrees, everywhere. Inside 20 degrees, snow, blizzard, we're going in to work out. So it's like you said, if someone says, X amount of dollars an hour, yeah, because I've been doing this for 17 years. Throwing, jumping, running. I mean, I jog with little kids to teach them.
Yeah.
Around the field once.
Well,
I haven't done that in a while.
You got to lead by
but,
example. You got to lead by example.
Yeah, I would show them. And then it's to be honest with you, that's what we talked about earlier, what's great about sports. You show them, and it's burned into them for life.
Of course, especially at a young age.
Yeah, at a young age, because it's a coach that they look up to and are having fun with, and he's teaching them, okay, run, sit-ups, push-ups, stretch. Those 4 things right there.
Very important.
Right.
Very important.
To be honest with you, those 4 things right there are the difference between a guy who goes, that we watch on TV and not. It starts with that. Run, push-ups, sit-ups, of any form, whether you do planks or leg lifts or,
whatever.
If you got to hit the weights, whatever it is. Discipline, as you said,
yeah.
Because running takes discipline. Nobody, right? Me too.
I hate fucking running. Never liked it. Not even as a kid.
I'd rather run short distance sprint because I'm a baseball player. We only run 90 feet.
Yeah. Then you get to breathe for a minute until somebody hits the ball.
When I played at college, the first day I got there, he said you got to run 8 miles. Literally, like we used to run miles, and he said if you don't run it, you're not on the team. And I ran. So So my point is, I ran it, made it, and was instantly better. Of a person. I mean, physically, because now we're running. Then I came in the next day, had to run 3 miles, and then 1 mile we got down to. It was just like a killer.
He was trying to mentally see who wanted this.
Yeah,
8 miles is a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Especially if you're not a marathon runner or something like that. I mean, I know people who run that amount, but
yeah, it was inside the gym on the track.
Yeah,
so you go around X amount of times.
Yeah, let's see. 4 times around is 1 mile.
Right.
So I know when I did I did track when I was younger, and I did the half mile, and I think the half mile was 2. I could be wrong. About this. I might have it mixed up. It might be 4 and an 8. But still, it's a lot of laps, man. That's a lot of fucking laps.
Yeah, I thought I was going to die. And then, like I said, so the next day, running, and in a week and a half, 2 weeks, you feel you have more stamina.
Yeah, of course.
More wind. You feel stronger. Your legs are strong. So, and it takes discipline. So,
see, when I took Kung Fu, my Kung Fu teacher, Sifu. One of the tests we had to do basically an hour of forms, punches, kicks, and then we had to sit in horse stance. And he would light a long incense, stick the incense in, and you'd have to sit in horse stance till it burned out.
Sure.
And his thing was, I'll pass you if you fall. He was like, if your legs give out on you, and you can't physically stand anymore, he's like, and you took yourself to the mental limit, he was like, you'll pass. He was like, but if you just stand up and go, I can't do this, he was like, you got to take the test over.
Yep.
And that's what he was looking for. He wasn't looking for the physical. He was looking for the mental,
Yep.
the mental drive to make sure that you had what it takes. Because even with martial arts, you don't want to train somebody who's going to half-ass it or is going to use it for something that it's not meant to be used for. It's a discipline. It's for defense. It's not meant to go out and bully kids and do all this other shit.
Not to cut you off, but earlier when you said that you wanted your son to be in all different sports or activities, I was going to say that could you imagine if you could get all the best info from every game? I'm saying you're only as good as that.
Yeah.
When you learn basketball, football, baseball, even boxing, see that's my best gift. Is I know I played them all from hockey to bowling league.
I was in a bowling league.
You know
too.
what I mean? To all of them. So
I bowl with 2 fingers. I'm a cheater.
Yeah,
because I know how to get the spin where it hits the edge and then cuts in. I can do it with 2 fingers. I can't do it with 3. But I also worked in the bowling alley too, so I used to hang out with guys who were pretty much fucking professional bowlers.
Yeah,
and they would teach you all these little fucking tricks, and they're like, "Yeah, do this, this, this."
Yeah, we won it all as a young kid.
I don't know. We didn't. But it was still fun. I enjoyed fucking bowling.
Of course.
I think my son bowling now.
Yeah,
he doesn't even realize it's a sport. Meanwhile, halfway through, I'm fucking sweating. I'm like, "Fuck!" My arm's getting tired from throwing the ball. you know, it's especially if you don't do it every day.
You know, it's funny. The one sport that I was just talking to my girl about it the other day, that the NASCAR. That's a sport you don't do. But what a sport, you know. And I said it's the most spectated sport. You know?
But you know what? It's a sport because it's very physically draining. You're in a fucking car that's going 200 miles an hour. You have a 500-degree engine in front of you. You're fucking sweating. You got to have eye coordination. You got to have hand coordination. These guys going 500 laps. They can't. They can't piss. They can't. You know, it's an endurance. It's an endurance contest. It really
baseball,
is.
You sure can. Baseball, you can.
These guys. I know these guys. They carry like bottles and shit with them. So if they got to piss, they fucking piss. Or they wear diapers. So if they got to piss, they fucking piss.
I don't think they do in basketball though, or even football. It's tough to get back to that locker room. You can't.
No.
Oh, you got a break, right?
I seen one guy. I don't remember if it was football or basketball. I seen one guy run off, and at the end of the game, the coach was like, "Yeah, he had to go to the bathroom really bad."
Yeah, they can run to the. But they got to go down the hallway there too, like football. Football's like a field and then a hallway.
Yeah, they got to go across the field, talk to the coach, then run to the fucking entranceway all the way down to the locker room. Yeah, but the coach was like, "Yeah, you know, you have to go to the bathroom real bad." I'm like, "Yeah, that's."
I remember I did that in high school. I had to go back. I think it was a bathroom break too, and it sucks when in football. You got
all the fucking pads on and shit. It's terrible.
Man.
I did play organized football. Actually, I said I didn't. I did in junior high school, but yeah, it was fucking annoying. You got to get all the fucking
even
pads
doing number
off.
one is a hassle.
Yeah,
with those pants, you got the belt, the tie, the
fucking arms aren't
the whole thing
really moving right because you got the fucking shoulder pads on. And back then, you know, they had those fucking. It's not like the shoulder pads they have today. These things are lighter and stronger, and we had those big, bulky fucking shoulder pads. And I was like 4'10". Fucking shoulder pads are bigger than me. My shoulders weren't even developed yet, so I should be wearing fucking shoulder pads. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, it was fucking terrible.
What position?
But I enjoyed it. They actually had me on defense.
Yeah.
And the minute I went up against this kid.
Oh, you were on the line.
I was on the line.
That's right. We talked about this.
I went up against this kid who in junior high school had to be 6'2", 6'3", 200 pounds, and the guy just fucking ran me over.
Really?
Stepped on me and everything.
Oh, see, I had an opposite experience. They put me on defense too. My first 3 plays, I sacked him twice and then rushed him the second time he threw it, and the coach was like, you know, switched guys. But I was a bigger guy. I was a big guy for my age.
They made me a running back after that. They were like, "You're too
small." Yeah,
me
too.
And they're like, "You need to run."
Yeah, me too.
Like, yeah, I'll run.
Yeah, I did a little outside linebacker, but then I became a halfback in junior and senior year of high school.
Yeah, I was a flanker, I believe. I think that's what they called it.
Oh, yeah, you're in the backfield.
Yeah,
you're a back.
Yeah, I was a back. I wasn't the running back, but I was a back. Yeah. But I never... The only thing I didn't enjoy sports-wise was when I had to run the half mile for track. Even track. I loved doing track and field because I loved doing the high jump.
You did?
Yeah, it was one of those things where I
that's one thing I never did.
Skills again, you know what I'm saying?
That's one thing I never did that I should have did was track and field.
I like doing that. I like doing the long jump. It was, my long jump I didn't have a very strong long jump, but I did have a very good vertical, to the point that I was jumping as high as guys that were 6'3", 6'4" at the time.
I remember doing it in middle school now, where you had to jump the hurdles.
Yep.